Well, hello, Dougie. Hello, Dougie. I just thought I'd come on early. I don't know. It's, I did, I got to edit the video. I did some snow wheeling today. The video's in the computer. I got to get it uploaded and edited and everything else. So probably later on tonight or tomorrow it'll be out. Yeah, I was just out there and on the computer, and I thought, I'll just take a break. I gotta fix that. Those screws down there are pivoting. Well, you're not supposed to really pick it up by the bumper, obviously, but I do. We'll tighten them up. Yeah, it was fresh snow, so I went got rid of garbage, and I went across the street, and I went on the trails over across the street from us, and did a loop through there, and yeah, there's areas I couldn't really find the trails. That's how much snow there was over there. I made it through the. Yep. Usually when I get in here, it's a little slow. I got a notification. My silver bead locks are going to be here today. Those are for my red cat. So I got to pull those gold ones off, and I got to figure out what I'm going to go with them. And then I'll put the silver bead locks on it, and I'm waiting for the body to get here. And thank you. Um, it's all custom built, basically. It's got all metal axles, front and rear, metal servo horn, 25 kilogram steering servo in it, metal drive shafts. It uses a GPS gyro system for the steering. Has a gyro system in it. Internally sprung shocks. Let's see here. 2-speed transmission, working winch. Oh, I was a Marine service technician. I did that for almost 54 years. That's what I used to do. I used to work on boats. I would do custom rigging. I would do engine work, rebuild motors. I was Merc Cruiser certified. Merc Cruiser, Mercury Outboard, Evinrude, Yamaha, and I used to work on all that. So I did that for 54 years. I started out working on boats when I was 8 years old. 13, I rebuilt my first one. I do not understand foreign language. If you want to chat, you got to use a translator. I'm assuming you're from Japan or someplace. I can't read. I don't know what you're saying, so I'm sorry if I don't respond. But yeah, um, but I did that for at 13. I rebuilt my first outboard motor, and when everybody else was on spring break, I was actually working when I was growing up in school. So yep, sure. Oh, stick to the plastic. Don't put metal slippers in there. And what you got to do, obviously, you've had it out. You got to pull it out. You got to set it up. They tell you to tighten them up. Then you got to back them off about a quarter of a turn or roughly, and just deal with them. I mean, that's got a slipper clutch in it, and I ran it and I run it to where okay, I feel it slipping, so I go in there and I pull the engine on it. It's only 3 bolts to pull the motor and transmission out of it to where you can get to the slipper, and I just turn the adjuster about eighth of a turn at a time until it's just doing enough to bite. Don't put metal spur gears in them. It's harder on the drivetrain. You'll be putting in pinions and pinion gears, replacing them left and right after you do that. Stay with the plastic stuff. The plastic stuff works best. Yeah. Oh, it has drifter RCs. Well, that's cool. I don't know what he's saying. I don't understand what he's trying to say, but that's really cool. He's got drifters. But that's what I would do. Don't tighten it up, because then if you do that, you're going to put pressure on other gears in there, and you'll end up tearing out the transmission. You want it to slip. So if you keep burning up the slipper, put a new one in there, tighten it up. Usually there's a setting. Tighten it up to there, then just go like an eighth of a turn more at a time until you get it where you want it. Don't put metal spur gears in them, and don't over tighten the thing. I have one truck here, that truck there, the slipper's locked, but when you're getting into these trucks with portal axles and the torque it gets put on the drivetrain from the portals, and that it's not necessarily a good thing. You want to have a weak spot, and that slipper's the weak point. So if you keep burning up your friction disc, put a new friction disc in there and set it up accordingly, and just try it. Just go a little bit at a time, because this one here, if I accelerate, I can hear the slipper working. Then all of a sudden it bites. I mean, these tires will haze of tires from a walking pace, and that's with a slipper in it. So, yeah, I just turn mine like an eighth of a turn at a time, and that's all I do until you get where you want it. Um, I initially took a measurement with a caliper, and I measured out where the spring was in the truck. Then what I did is I put a new friction disc in it. Then I set it to there. Then what I did, because you got to bear in mind that's new friction discs, so they got to wear in. So what I did is I put it in there. Then I added about an eighth of a turn, and I kept going a little bit at a time to where it was working fine. You got to bear in mind, those slippers are just like brakes on a car. When you first put brakes on a car, they tell you got to varnish them in or wear them in. Well, that's basically what you got to do on these discs. So you'll set them up where you think, well, this is what the compression. I can't remember the measurement of the spring is. So I'll put it back together with that same thing, but that disc is thicker now, and it's got to wear in, so it's going to slip. So you may even want to try to just tighten up the slipper just a little bit more. You may think that the disc is bad. What I do, I'd tighten it up just a little bit more, and then just run it and see if it's still slipping excessively, then replace them. But you may, it's possible that it's wore in now, and you just got to adjust it, accordingly. So it's like the brakes on your car. There's really no measurement for brakes, like the old drum brakes. You just put them in there, you run them a little while, then you tighten them up. There's really no measurement. You just adjust it to where it works for you. That's all I can suggest. Did you tighten a spring compress? No, I measured it. I had put a caliper on it, and I measured it. Then I took it off. Then I put the new one in there, and I tightened it up to where that dimension was. That it, it's not much. You're talking a little over a quarter of an inch, if that. And then I put the new one in there, and I just brought it to that point, and I measured it. Then I just turned it an extra eighth of a turn, and that's what it's been running. It's been running that way all summer. That's what I did. So, realistically, you're only talking like quarter of an inch. I'm sure somebody on YouTube's got the dimension, they give you the exact dimension and what it's got to be, besides me, because I just did it with a caliper. All right. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. And that one's been working fine all summer with no problem. Uh, you know, like I say, if you lock that slipper, then it's going to put the torque into the gears of the transmission, and you can possibly tear out the transmission gears. So, yeah, I would just make use of the slipper. I mean, this thing climbs, it spins the wheels, it does everything, and it's never had a lick of trouble. So, and it's turning bigger tires than what originally come on the TRX4. Those are almost 5 inches in diameter. So, it's got portals, so you get more torque there, but they also got brass portal covers on it and stuff. So, yep. Yeah, hello, everybody. Thanks for the question, Chris. I hope I helped you out a little bit. But that's how I set mine up. I just, because I didn't have a book either. I didn't have a book when I got that. I actually got that from off a buddy of mine and redone it. And so I went to YouTube, and I know there's channels out there that can help out. If you they had, you can get metal spur gears for them, but everybody advises against them. I used to run metal spur gears in my nitro trucks, but that was a little different. But yeah, these RCs, plastic is the best way to go, and they're quieter. You put metal gears in it, and spur gear and a metal pinion in there, and that drivetrain gets really noisy. So, like playing with it in the dirt. Yeah, no problem, Chris. Yeah, I do the RC scale crawlers. Obviously, I got a 41 Willys back there, 6 scale. I got a 24 scale FMS Blazer. I got a 24 scale Axial XC1, which is a Capra, basically a mini Capra. I got Blazer. I got my Tamiya. Then I got my 7 scale truck, and yeah, I got a few trucks floating around here. I got 2 in the closet too. Oh, that's fine. You can put bearings in. Bearings are always good. Yeah. But if you can take bushings out and put bearings in, that's always a good way to go. All of my trucks have bearings in them, or full bearings. So, yeah. I mean, you're going to spend that money on a truck. That's got full bearings, obviously. You're going to spend money on them. You might as well just put bearings in it. So, matter of fact, I took them out. I did actually. Um, I have kits around here with just bearings in them in case I needed them. But yeah, I picked them out, put them in a bag. They're in another bag. But yeah, I even these are extra springs. Those are springs for these shocks, actually. Loctite's your best friend. Right here, see, I got bearings floating around. I carry bearings all extra, whatever I need. There's bushings in there even. You can see a bushing stuck in there. But I carry bearings. And this is, to me, is the best servo tape. You can get this at box stores. It's Scotch locks, but it's really strong. This is what I glue down my ESCs and receivers with. So, yeah. Oh, here's a winch. There's a winch to come on a legendary Grondo right there. But yeah. Then I've used this stuff here. You know what that's for? This thing to do your shoes with. Brown shoe polish. And there's another thing of right here, black. Yeah. There's a thing in black here. And what you do with this stuff, you put on a rag and you wipe it all over your bodies to distress them like that Jeep there. I did my Yoda. You smear this on them to distress them, and it works good. Believe it or not, just plain old shoe polish. Oh yeah, this one's all custom built. aluminum axles, stainless steel drive shafts, 25 kilogram steering servo in it, with a hobby wing ESC with the EC voltage turned up to 7.4, 21 turn Enduro motor in it. Yep, you can see the axles underneath there. Proline Toyota 4Runner body with an actual functioning winch. Yeah, this don't have stabilizer. These are just 4-link bars is all these are. There's no, yeah, you probably call them stabilizers. But yeah, these are just, yeah, these got 4-link bars. It uses a gyro system for steering. It runs a 2S LiPo. That's all it needs. It's got 2-speed in it. Full light kit. Right here's the radio. I'll turn the radio on. And I'll give you we can go like this. We'll turn this light off here. You can see it's got headlights. Then if I go up here, there's the radio right here, and I hit this button, and there's lights. It's got a light bar in it. Full light kit. Let me turn this off. There you go. Full light kit. Headlights, overhead lights. It's got tail lights. I have that truck there actually got rock lights on it. This has, let me turn it on a minute. This uses a gyro system on it. So if I pick it up, if I turn my gain up here, you can see it really a lot. Watch the front wheels. See it turning? That's a gyro working. So you never have it at the max setting because this will do like the death wobble of a Jeep. But you can see it right there. So you can turn your gain down here, and I can adjust how the gyro reacts. See the wheels are turning just a little bit. Let me go a little bit more. You can see it right there. And what that does is when you're doing you're running it, your input at speed, normally the back end gets really, really crazy happy. I'm doing like this, just very little. But also, if you watch the front end of this, watch how tight the wheels turn. There you go. You can see how tight it turns. You can see how tight it turns in. And like I say, it's running the voltage turned up to the servo, so watch how fast it steers too. See how quick it is? And that's because I gotta be careful because it'll literally walk itself off the table, steer itself off the table. But you can see right there, the front wheels. See how tight it turns? You can see how tight it even turns. It almost turns in the length of itself. Yep. So that's this truck. I'd say this one here is I custom built it. Oh, she don't mind. Look here, it's in the bedroom. Keeps me out of her hair, right? No, she does. No, she don't mind. Gives me something to do. I got them all over the place. And there's the axles. I can show you what the bottom looks like. Clear on its side here carefully. There you go. all aluminum axles, stainless steel drive shaft, 4-link, internally sprung shocks, same on the back, drive shaft, aluminum axles. All internally sprung. But I did have I did have a shock kind of leak in here. Or it could be just shine from it. I don't know, it's not leaking. It's just shiny. New axle. Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a blessed day too, and God bless you yourself. Yep, guys, that's what you need. You need people come in, hang out with you. That way it gets the conversation going, you know. Dougie was in here. I don't know if he still is. He's he flies big airplanes for a living. So, yeah. I think usually in the afternoon, it depends on how busy it gets in here. Otherwise, I usually run for about an hour, if that. Then I'll turn it off. Because that way, it gives me time to work on other things. So I got a video to edit and get put up as well. So if you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future update. It'd be awesome if you guys would do that for me. And yeah, it's got rock sliders. I didn't point that out. It's got rock sliders on it too. That protects the body. The back end, I got this lower piece, and that acts as a slide to protect the body, the back of the body, if you're running it. Because it is a trail truck. These are Indico licensed Super Swampers, which Indico actually makes Super Swampers, so these are licensed tire by them. They call them IROCs, and they actually work really well for up here. Yep. So today's going to be about a half-hour live stream with that, because I don't know, got things to do today. I want to do, and it's a good day. I got a video to get edited and everything else. I got 16 watching. I appreciate you guys coming in. And just remember, if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future update. It'd be awesome. It helps my channel, helps YouTube know where to go with my channel. You know, I got almost over 300,000, almost 301,000 or 304,000 views. In this month alone, I've done 160-some thousand views per month. So it gives you an idea how my channel is doing. So I'll be at 1 million views before we know it. So I just need to get a video to go viral or something. But at some point, I'll be at 1 million views, over 1 million views. So, which is really cool. That's what I'm striving for. Baby steps, but you know, if you can get views, why not? But yeah, yeah, this was a custom built for me. Yep. 25 minutes. I'm gonna go another little over 4 minutes, guys. I'm going to shut this down today. I don't believe I'll do a live stream this evening. It seems like my morning and this one are the best. So this will be my only 2 live streams for the day. And I've been this morning I had a couple issues, but this one here has been pretty good. I ain't had nobody causing trouble in here or anything like that. I had somebody this morning trying to, you know, going after another creator in the chat, and the other guy been on my channel a long time, so I ended up abandoning banned him from my channel. He's no longer permitted to come in. So, yep. So, yep. I'm gonna go like this. And how you become a moderator. Add as moderator. I don't want to time him out. There we go. Become a moderator on my channel. Just have a decent conversation with me and everybody else, and that's all we ask for. So, trying to get to another milestone, so you guys can help me do that. It'd be awesome. I need to. They need to get round up my numbers so I can get another 100 or so, and that's what I've been working on today. So. I usually do. This morning, my live stream was 2,700 people after I got out of here. You don't realize that when you're looking at the view count, but when I get out of here, the numbers are usually in the hundreds. The afternoon one is going to be 800 when I get out of here, and it renders in the system. So, yep. But I will be backing out of here, everybody, and thank you very much for coming in. You guys are awesome as always. Just remember, if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. I'm a wholesome channel. You won't hear no potty mouth stuff out of me, and I kind of monitor my live streams as well, and I got people that understand that in here. And I'm a channel where if you want to sit there and watch it with your children, you could. You don't have to worry about them. So thanks very much for coming in, everybody. And from me to you, this is Trail Rider saying goodbye, God bless, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now, and God bless.